I have a good friend that builds tarps and hammocks and stuff as a side job, kind of out as a house. And my wife and I have been using a double hammock setup. Kind of started as something that Dutch was selling, but we kind of modified it and made it into something we prefer ourselves a little bit from Dutch's. And anyway, never could get a tarp that would really cover the two of us right. So I asked my buddy to help us out setting up a two-person tarp that would cover the two hammocks with the spreader bar and all. So this is his prototype. Pretty cool. I think it's definitely going to work. Got a nice little spreader bar here. There's an extra piece to go across up here. Rain protection, that kind of stuff. Right here's where the front of the hammocks, they'll come out. Spreader bar will be right here. Both hammocks will come out that end to the tree. And then we'll have full coverage for both of us. It is extremely roomy in here, as you can see. I'll get the hammocks in there and shoot another little video. Okay, so now I've got the hammocks in there, and kind of give you an idea. With the one door rolled back, the other door is still down in place. So that can obviously be put back down as a windbreak, slight rain. There's a piece that attaches up here, goes across to keep rain from coming through there. I got it hanging so that it is under, the hammocks are under, so it should be fine there. Seems to be pretty ample room, so we shouldn't have to worry about too much rub from the spreader bar. And I think it's looking pretty good. It's going to work out pretty well. A little bit of a hang down, but it'll be all right. Looking forward to using it on the trail. Okay, so I've added the extra little piece of material, kind of a little wind block or rain, keep some extra out of there. And then it's going to show. So what I've done, we were using Dutch's hooks with whoopee slings, but I got away from the whoopee slings. I decided to go with the mule tape with the Beckett hitch, and really like that setup. The only thing I would recommend is make sure you understand that knot, because I did burn a piece of mule tape, went to the ground once. Here comes some rain. Anyway, and so what I've done, since we can't use Dutch's double hook, whatever, double hammock hook with the mule tape set up, I just took a piece of lashet, made a nice little loop, doubled it inside the continuous loop on my hammock, and then I can just put the eye of the hole through there, and it works great. I've had no issues at all with that. We've used it several times, and really worked out well. My wife's using a what is it? It's a Darien, Dream Hammock Darien. This is her first experience with one that has a bug net. She's used it, I think, on 3 trips and fell in love with it. She loves the bug net. It keeps a little bit of extra warmth in there, and she actually doesn't ever close it all 100%, but she just likes the fact that it keeps it a little warm, and it keeps her quilts from falling out. She had trouble with top quilt falling out a lot, so there's a lot of security in just keeping her items inside the hammock with that. And then I've got an anti-gravity gear hammock that I really have enjoyed. And the thing I'll say about anti-gravity gear that I really do like is their stuff sack is oversized. So whenever you stuff your hammock inside of it, is not super taut, you know, stretched out like a grapefruit. So you can kind of stuff it down into crevices or corners in your backpack as you're going, and I like that. But anyway, I really think that this double tarp, double hammock tarp is going to be a great setup for us. I am really looking forward to it. And like I say, this is just a kind of went through together an idea. So I'm going to give it a test run next weekend and give him some feedback, see if there's any modifications that needs to be made. But I think we're going to be good with it. How appropriate, some rain on a tarp.